And I want to welcome everybody. My name is Chuck Williams, and I'll be hosting the Cepeda Monday night Zoom meeting. This will be the last meeting before we head to Phoenix for the company's annual New Year kickoff celebration. And many of us leaders on this call will be going to that tonight. Tonight, we do have two special guest speakers. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. John, I'm sure you thought I was going to forget that again, but I didn't. Got it going, got the recording going, so we are set. So ladies and gentlemen, Isagenix is the place where you can get results that you cannot get anywhere else. This disclaimer here is very important. I do this at the beginning of every presentation. One of the things I like about Isagenix is their desire and their insistence that we maintain compliance. So one of the things we do is at the very beginning, we mention that we're not going to be making a bunch of claims that we can heal, treat, cure any kind of diseases. We do have the expert on the line tonight, and Lori Morelli. You're going to love hearing from her when it comes to products. She does a training every Tuesday morning on the phone for the Cepeda team, and tonight you get to meet her live, hear her story, and talk a little about some of our core products. Also in this slide, you'll see a statement there about the income. There are no guarantees to income. You can work really, really hard, but if you don't have some success, you're not going to make a whole lot of money. It depends on your own effort and the success of your team. So with that being said, you can find all about those things at isagenixhealth.net is the place I like to go for product information, and isagenixearnings.com is where you want to go for the earnings disclaimers. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into our presentation. I'll keep this really short, but I do like to share my story as the host of the Monday Night Call. The fat guy on the left was Papa Williams there, and then I decided to lose some weight, so I tried the Isagenix products, and voila, I was able to lose 23 pounds, got down to my high school football weight, felt great. But then I decided a little bit later to make this a business. When I did that, I went to an event. In fact, it was 3 years ago. I went to an event out in Phoenix. It was NYKO. And I saw a gentleman who had basically gone from skinny to being built. And I decided if he could do it at 61 years old, I could do it at age 56 at the time. And so I literally took the 4 inches that I lost off my weight and put 2 on my right bicep, 2 on my left bicep, and my wife has been chasing me around the house ever since. I absolutely love the transformation that the Isagenix products have made in both my wife and my life. Now, I've got a special guest. He's going to share his story. He's going to keep it brief because we really want Lori to be the star of our show tonight. But John has an incredible story himself. So John from Florida, why don't you come on and share your personal story, and maybe you could introduce Lori for us.
Okay, let me just unmute here. Okay, awesome. Well, guys, yeah, I started this journey actually 9 years ago this past November, and been in the industry now for 15 years prior with some other companies, being with, wrong company, wrong compensation plan. But when I started Isagenix, I was basically 169 pounds of Bud Light bear bloat. I had an inflammation, fat belly, fat face, and you never know, how you're feeling until you see your photo in an old wedding picture. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I ever let myself get like that. And my first 60 days, I actually released, 30 pounds. I got down to 139, which was a little bit too light for me. And then I put on 15 pounds of lean muscle. And it just took my body to a whole new level, my mindset to a whole new level. And this whole birthday weekend, celebrating double nickels, and just not gaining a pound, eating and drinking whatever I wanted, but I never, ever forget to put, shakes in my body, supplements in my body, and continue to lead a lifestyle and not treat it like a yo-yo diet, and that's the difference. And, it's been a blessing each and every day, and now impacting other people's lives, being myself, mentored by Lori Morelli, a registered nurse of over 49 years. And this photo is amazing, just seeing at age 51 to 61. And I believe now Lori is, like 60, 64 or 65, and she could tell her story. But I've learned so much being mentored by her, knowing how to set up programs for different types of people, so on and so forth, on what they're looking to accomplish. And, just learning each and every day from her has just been, it's priceless, guys, because you can never learn enough. And, that's the thing, is you always want to learn, you always want to expand, and just stretching your brain to the fullest so that you can educate other people. So without any further ado, I'd love to bring Lori Morelli from upstate New York onto the call and have Lori tell her story and then go over some products and just A to Z with the products and what's Lori's favorite products out there today.
Oh gosh, thank you so much, Johnny, and thank you so much, Chuck. You guys are both rock stars, and we all know that all of this comes from a place in our hearts where we care enough about other people to want to share the same results that we have with as many people as we possibly can. So my story is this. Almost 12 years ago, I knew Patty Cepeda. She was a friend. She shared this product with me, and I thought she was nuts, but I did have some weight to lose. So I got on the product, took the box home, and I said, I'm not telling anyone. I took my box. I lost 17 pounds in 3.5 weeks. Felt amazing. And prior to this, I was one of these people that would scrape the bark off the tree if it was healthy for me. That was just me. I've always been a healthy eater and healthy living. So it wasn't that I made this radical lifestyle change. All I did was just open the box and start drinking the shakes, taking the ionics, taking the products. And my transformation was real. I started running again. I felt like a donut had been removed from my midsection, and it changed my life. So again, I had no interest in a business like Chuck. I wasn't interested. I didn't come in here for a business. I had no intention of sharing this with anyone, but it just happened. And then I couldn't shut up about it. So I started sharing and created a business. So, I'm, hedging up on $1 million earner. And I don't say that to brag. I say it because the products are phenomenal. This business, this company is phenomenal. So there's my story. I'm still here 12 years later. And like Ruthie, who's here, I see her smiling face. And like Johnny, like everyone else, we're here because we have something really special.
Lori, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to do this tonight. And I know every Tuesday morning you do a special call where you basically answer questions and lead the Cepeda product call on Tuesday morning. So I just have this slide here that kind of gives the different major categories of the products. You've got your weight loss, which is how Isagenix kind of started. The performance has become a very, very big popular line with our amped product line. I know John and I are extremely ecstatic about the results that people are getting there. You've got your energy, which I find people of all ages are looking for more energy in their life. You got special products like essential oils, CBD. Then on the far right bottom, you got the healthy living, which my wife and I, both being 58 years old, that vitality and healthy living, the youthful aging, that's the most important thing at this stage of our life. So with that being said, why don't we go through some of the core products here and just let you share different things about them. But I think it's really important that these products are backed by science. You want to kind of give us your feeling about that as a nurse in your background?
Certainly. And this is critical. And I want to add to my story. 12 years later, the weight has never found me again. It ran away, and I don't know where it is, but it never came back. But the increased benefit is what I have in terms of vitality and the healthy aging, which we will talk about a little bit. How important is science? The fact that our company believes in science and all of our solutions are backed by science, it's huge. This is real science. This isn't fake science. We have a huge science team, over 50 full-time scientists. I think we're actually up more closer to 70 at this point in time. A wide variety of nutritionists, food scientists, biochemists, chemists, a lot of PhD scientists here that are behind this. And it's hugely important because we're not just making products like every other company has. We are creating no compromise quality products that are first in their class. They're gold standard in every way. The ingredients that we use are critically important, well-researched. And we have, again, this no compromise policy. I could talk for an hour just on this alone. All of these different parts to our product line are tested for strongly for identity, for safety, for efficacy, for strength and composition. And they're tested at various stages along the line. So this is so important. What you see on the label is actually in this product. No lying, just truth.
Lori, I don't know if I speak for everybody, but if you could speak on that for hours, I could listen for hours. I love hearing you talk about our products. It just raises our belief level knowing that we have the best of the best. And this is our number one product. You want to share a little about the Isagenix shake and what makes it so special?
Sure. This is a core product. This is a huge part of our system. And I just want to say, we talk about these products specifically, but it's the product system. It's like, it's not like certain instruments playing, a trumpet and a flute and a clarinet. This is a symphony when you put these products together. There's so many different nutrients in it that support one another and create synergy. So this is a huge piece, the Isagenix shake. It is, a lot of people, think about this with weight loss, but it's so much more. It's a full, complete meal replacement shake, full of nutrients. It has all of your fats, your proteins, and your carbohydrates from tremendous ingredients. It's got vitamins, minerals, enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, and they're in the amounts that are backed by science. So we have them in a variety of different, we have dairy-free, we have higher protein, we have tri-protein shake, but this is our beginning shake, the Isagenix shake.
Laura, you mentioned our products work together in solutions, and this is one of the basic weight loss solution packs here. But the product specifically I want you to address is that Cleanse for Life, and this has a great story behind it. You want to share that with us?
Sure. The Cleanse for Life. Well, it's a core product, part of the system, and what it's designed to do is support intermittent fasting and support detoxifying and cleansing at the cellular level. So it's not a cleanse, it's not a colon cleanse or any other kind of cleanse. It simply is the nutrients that your body is craving and needing in order to cleanse itself, which it knows how to do, but this supports that cleansing at the highest possible level. And again, I could talk about this for an hour about how amazing it is. I will spare you, but it's a huge piece of why people do so well, why our results are like something you can't get anywhere else.
And just roll right in the next slide, this Ionic Supreme. And again, these core products are so fantastic. Why don't you share again why this is special compared to what anybody else out there has to offer?
Mm-hmm. I don't know of anything that would stand next to Ionics and compete in any way. I really don't. Another huge piece, and all of these pieces that we've talked about so far and we'll talk about could be standalone products, and we could have a business just on Ionic Supreme alone. Anybody out there have any kind of stress, physical or emotional stress? I know I do. And this is my stress repellent. It supports the body's ability to handle all kinds of stress so that the negative effects of stress don't damage the body. It's an amazing thing. It doesn't make your stress go away, but it helps you handle it in new and different ways. It helps balance your mood, and it helps with physical and mental performance. Many times drinking, it's a very mineral-rich drink, so you can literally feel this electrifying your body as you take it. So again, it's supporting the whole health of the human body.
Lord, I literally could listen to you all night talking about these products. This next one is my favorite of all products. If I had only one product, and thank God I don't have to choose just one, but if I had to choose one, I think it'd be this one right here. You want to tell us a little bit about why the Isagenix is so special?
Sure. There's so much science behind this one. And we are, again, it can't be compared with anything else that's out there in the marketplace. It's amazing. This came in about 2011, 2012, where it was introduced. So all of us, who've been in longer, were already on the Isagenix programs, feeling great. Couldn't imagine feeling any better. But starting with this, I'll speak for myself, kicked my health, my energy, and my vitality to a whole new level. With time-tested and scientifically proven ingredients, as you can see here, some of the finest ones, specifically the turmeric, the ashwagandha, grapeseed, boswellia, ginseng, bacopa. These are all things that help your body adapt and give you antioxidants at a whole new level. So anybody who's looking to maintain their youth in the best way possible, you want to be using this and having it as part of your system.
You know, I see a lot of before and after pictures where we show the, the weight loss, and it's significant, the transformations that take place. But one of the things I have found really interesting are people like you and John and Ruthie that have been in 10 years. And so seeing the before and after pictures of how young you look 10 years later, it's absolutely amazing to me. Now, I don't know if you want to cover this product. I think you more than capable, but either you or John want to cover the amped product line real quickly. These are some of my absolute favorites.
Sure. I'll do it quickly, and then John can add anything that he would like to add.
Awesome.
I love this product line. I'm using the Tri-Release. The one thing about the Tri-Release protein, it's a new addition to our shake line, and it contains milk protein, whey protein, and also egg white protein. So you're getting a slow, medium, and fast burning protein in one combination. Wonderful, wonderful. Low calorie, low sugar. So it's designed for, during or after workouts, or really anytime. It is not a meal replacement, but it is really specific to performance. It holds your satiety for a long time. It's amazing for how few calories it has, how long it will hold you from being hungry. I will speak about the amped repair, which is something that has been significant for me after having a car accident and having some injuries over the past 5 years. This repair, I've used all of the products, and I think they're wonderful. The Nitro's tremendous. The BCAA product is tremendous. But the repair, for anybody who wants to recover quickly or has different challenges with pain or discomforts, that is a wonderful product to use anytime. John, do you want to add anything to that?
I think our number one thing, how we have them lined up just like this, from Nitro to Repair, 1, 2, 3, 4, in sequence like that. I actually like to put in front of the Nitro, the Nox, the Amp Nox, which is actually, it's great for the oxygen flow. It protects the heart. It's got a lot of beats in it. And that's something that's taken anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours before your workout. And then your Nitro is taken like 30 minutes before your workout. So I always go Amp Nox and then Nitro, Tri-Release while I'm working out. My BCAAs in my water during my workout, and then, of course, Repair in the body, like Lori said, with the Repair, followed up with my Isoline Pro Shake or my new plant-based whey shakes now that we have on the market.
Great job, John. Let's go back to Lori. And Lori, you want to talk about the essential oils that rolled out about a year ago?
The essential oils they're second to the highest quality oils that are on the market today. So to me, it's just an addition to our already awesome product line. Why not buy them from your own store? Our prices are as good, if not better, than the other oils that are on the market. And I'm just playing with them. I'm not an expert in them, but they do have their value. Particularly some of the blends that are being used to help, like the Tumbless and the Content, things like that are helping with people who are challenged with hunger or digestive discomforts. Those are just a few of the things. We could talk again for quite a while on that, but they're wonderful. They're wonderful additions.
This next product is our newest addition,
yes.
And it's been the #1 product launch in the company's 18-year history. I can't get enough of this product, and I tend to take 2 wherever I go and give one to whoever I'm meeting with, and people are hooked immediately. So you want to share a little bit about the BIA and why it's so special in this niche of energy drinks?
I can't get over how amazing this drink is. And I really didn't know what to think because I've never had an energy drink in my entire life, but I am in love with BIA. I have at least a half of one every single day. It's full of antioxidants. There's actual fruit and vegetable puree in here. It's very low sugar. It has just the right amount of carbonation. It's just a sparkling drink that gives you, but also caffeine, but it's tempered with adaptogens so that you're not getting this jacked up energy high and then crashing. It's just a very mild lift. It's a mood lift as well. And then a very slow letdown. So it's a marvelous thing. It's not recommended, of course, for anybody who's caffeine sensitive. It does have 125 milligrams of caffeine, but if you drink coffee, if you drink caffeine, this is something you're going to want to get in your system. You're not going to believe how phenomenal it is.
You're on a roll. Keep on going with the new CBD product.
Yes, so much. The CBD oil, again, is good as or better than the top quality CBD oils on the market. I think it's critically important to buy from a company that you trust, because the market is absolutely flooded with these products. This is 750 milligrams is a strong dose. It's extremely good for using. It's designed to be used on the skin. However, it is food grade. We'll see what happens with that. But I've been using it here and there. I'm not a huge user of CBD, but I've looked at all of the specifications of how they've created this, and it's phenomenal.
Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to please, in the chat box, just thank Lori for joining us tonight. Phenomenal, phenomenal job as always, Lori. And I look forward to seeing you in Phoenix in a couple days. So thank you, Lori.
Yeah, same. Thank you, Chuck.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions about the product, as I mentioned in the beginning when I was going with a disclaimer, just go to isagenixhealth.net. It's a great site to get your questions answered. With that being said, let's move on to the business side of things. And this business, like the products, is built totally around integrity. The vision of the company from the top up is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the most trusted and well-respected health and wellness company in the world. That is a phenomenal vision from the company. I'm going to turn the rest of the call over to the person that, in my opinion, does this better than anybody, and that's John Moschetti from Florida. So, John, why don't you take us through the brief part of the compensation plan? I know it's a lot more detail than this, but as you wrap up here over the next 3 or 4 minutes, take us through the comp plan, please, sir.
Awesome, guys. Well, I love this. Every time that as we're learning, we're earning, and that's the great thing with Isagenix. And being in the right place, right company, and right compensation plan is where I found my home, 9 years later, and there's nothing else after this. This is the final straw. And we like to say, you share, they share, repeat. And when we're going to have our amazing results, people, bottom line, we need to share it with them. But we also need to show people, financially how to get their products paid for free. That was one of my goals when I first came on board. So I'm going to just base this off of our middle of the end pack called our value pack, which is $589. Okay. So let's say, for example, when I enroll one person on my right leg, and let's say that's James, and he comes in on a value pack, the company's going to give me a one-time product introductory bonus, or a PIB, for $100. And then on the left side, I'm going to enroll Mary, and we're going to open up Mary's account. And Mary came in also on the value pack because we want to duplicate the same packages. So the company gave me another $100. Now, since I did that in the same calendar week, and we go Monday to Sunday at midnight, the company said, congratulations, John. We double the 100 from James to 200, and double the 100 to 200 from Mary. So I just earned $400. Now, Isagenix says, congratulations. We have our new Crystal Reset consultant. And when you do that in 30 days by sharing it with 2 people, one on the right, one on the left, the company's going to give me a $150 bonus. So now I'm at $550. Now I've got back $550 out of the $589 that I initially spent. Now I'm jacked out of my mind right now, because now I'm seeing money come back into my pocket, but more importantly, the products are being paid for. So I'm so excited. Mary and James are having success, so they're going to share it with 2 people because I want to help them get their products paid for. So let's say James puts one on his right and one on his left. He rank advances to consultant. So he's very happy. He earned his bonus. And then I'm going to go over with Mary, and I'm going to help Mary share it with 2 people. And Mary's going to bonus, for sharing it with 2 people. So all of a sudden, I just created 2 consultants, one on my right, one on my left, because they both shared it with 2. So Isagenix gives me another $100 for James and another $100 for Mary. So I was already at $550. Now I'm actually at $750. Well, Isagenix said, congratulations, you're no longer a consultant. You just rank advanced to Crystal Manager because you did that within 60 days. So now Isagenix gives me $250 that actually takes me to $1,000. Now on the screen you see $900 because back then it used to be $50 consultant bonus. Isagenix threw another $100 on top of it, taking it to $1,000. So I just earned $1,000 in my first 30 days. The power of two, guys. This is powerful because this is true residual income. Product introductory bonus is a one-time bonus. Rank advancement is a one-time bonus. But this is what I love when we're earning residual income. Now you're going to see on the right-hand side, you're going to see a bunch of guys and girls. And you see at the bottom it says 300 BV stands for business volume. And on the left side, you see 600 business volume. Every time, for example, people are enrolling on my team, even if I don't enroll them, that volume funnels up through the entire team. It doesn't fall off. Volume doesn't flush in my previous companies. So basically it moves to infinity. So when it's 600 on the left and 300 on the right, it spits out what we call one cycle. One cycle is valued at $54 because we're building two teams. We're paid on all the reorders, and this calculates daily but pays weekly. We love Mondays. When most people go back to work, we get paid every Monday, which is unbelievable. And Chuck always touches base on this, the value of a cycle. The value of a cycle is so crucial because, you know, you have to look at your annual income and where you want to be at, okay? Let's say, for example, if I'm cycling, let's say, you know, 5 times a week, you know, I'm looking at $270 a week. The annual income on that's $11,240. But the capital required to generate that annual income is $374,000. I mean, that is ridiculous. And then you max out your cycles, and then bottom line from there is you can just re-enrolling more people, and that's just another game, guys. We'll save that for a later day. Next slide. You know, and it's all about choices, guys. You know, you are where you are right now in your life because of choices you have made or choices that you haven't. You know, if not this, then what? If not now, then when? You know, and I always say, Isagenix guys going into their 18th year did $7 billion. So we don't need crash course dummies at all. All the research has been done. I'm not going to research the researchers because they've done all of that. I just simply let my body be the miracle it was designed to be. Let people turn around and come up to you. Make yourself the walking billboard, but really, really share it with somebody, because the only thing I do is I share and they decide, we support. Amateurs convince and professionals sort, guys. You are sorting for leaders. You are sorting for those people that are working 3 jobs to stand for just over broke. You are sorting for people that can't spend time with their family. You are sorting for people that go on vacations, not a staycation. You know what I mean? So you really want to go out there because the economy, it's hurting, but people are looking for change. They just need to be educated in the right direction. I no longer tell people, you know, when I see them at the gym, you see somebody that's lost a lot of weight, you say, wow, you look great, you lost a lot of weight. Now it's at a point where, you know what, you've kept the weight off. I'm proud of you. Because losing weight is easy. Keeping it off is harder. And most people, when they transition from yo-yo diet to lifestyle, like myself, Lori, and Chuck, because we know this is a lifestyle. This isn't turn the switch, shut it off, turn it on, shut it off. No, it's consistent, persistent action to the attainment of your goals. And this company, Isagenix, will do $2 billion a year, like Herbie said. It will be a household name like Nike and Apple when we're done. Because when I started 9 years ago, and I said, have you heard of Isagenix? People said, no, I've never heard of that. Today, when I say, have you heard of Isagenix? Oh, yeah, my friend's friend is doing that, or my mother's friend's doing that. Oh, my God, yeah, I heard it works awesome. Yeah, you should come on board and see what it does for you. and impacting lives all over the world. So, Chuck, that's all I got.
All right. I want to close up today. Well, first of all, just thanking Lori and John for their great job. And I want to encourage each and one of you to invite others to hear this great message. Send this recording. If you're a guest, listen to this. Get back with the person who invites you. We'll help you set up an account. We'll listen to you, and we'll tailor the solutions to meet your needs, whether it be financial or physical or both. So with that, God bless you, and thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.